On the line at Al Ammar Stadium as the champions Al Ittihad meet a resurgent Al Nassr, who have seen an instant return on a busy summer in the transfer market. One thing is, and we will hope for similar drama at Al Ammar Stadium this evening. Laurent Blanc leading in Al Ittihad. Alongside me is Courtney Sweetman-Kirk for this game. And how important is it for them to have Karim Benzema? But Al Nassr have been the form team so far. Jorge Jesus, of course, has unfinished business in the Russian Saudi League, as does Cristiano Ronaldo, but it's his fellow Portuguese player, João Felix, who's really made the difference.
Yeah, top goal scorer in the league at the moment, and how clinical he's been, it's so important. But you're right, for Al Nassr, the league, that's the one that is evading them at the moment, especially Cristiano Ronaldo, but Felix has started.
But the Al Ittihad fans have been travelling in their numbers to this stadium all day. A crowd of over 60,000 anticipated for this game. It is always one of the big fixtures on the full Al Ammar Stadium. Should always Fagihi and Ahmed Al Yuladan replace Mahanaj. And for Al Nassr, but once again he is back in the fold. And Cristiano Ronaldo having words with João Felix before this game, and they look to be some combination.
Yeah, they really do. The fact that they've scored 12 goals, obviously 8 of those from those two guys there, only conceded 1, and that's the important thing. Obviously the goal difference is the thing that's keeping them at the top of the table at the moment, and those two are going to have to be on it tonight if they're going to come out with the victory.
And Ronaldo had the opportunity for the hat-trick last week, as did João Felix, but they had to settle for 2 apiece. And before we get underway and welcome the two teams into the stadium, let's hear from both coaches. And both teams in the tunnel at the Al Ammar Stadium. And Courtney Sweetman-Kirk, we heard Laurent Blanc talking about the number of teams potentially involved in the title race, which makes this a big game, but it just shows there are more and more games for the top sides against main contenders. You can't really afford to lose.
No, you can't, and that's a positive, because the strength of the league is improving year on year, and that's so important. But you're right, then these big games, they're so important. Even early on in the season, no one wants to lose ground, and they'll both be looking at this thinking this is a not lose game tonight, because they don't want to lose ground on the title.
Inside this wonderful stadium for this match, a real summit meeting in the Russian Saudi League, and will be underway following the national anthem.
يرجى من القادرين الوقوف للنشيد الوطني السعودي. With all due respect.
Al Ittihad supporters around the stadium, and there's no doubt that Al Nassr will have to play this crowd as well as two captains and 2 old friends, Karim Benzema and Cristiano Ronaldo. Our match referee Donatas Rumsas from Lithuania. Sultan Al Harbi from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is the 4th official. And it's Al Ittihad who get the game underway in tiger stripes of yellow and black, defending the goal away to our right, and defending straight away as Al Nassr quickly win it back, but then they concede the free kick. And Courtney Sweetman-Kirk, it's likely to be very feisty in the opening stages as both teams try and get the upper hand.
Yeah, and you see Cristiano Ronaldo there initially not happy. He thinks there's a foul.
Coman, and now Brozovic again. And here is Ronaldo with the opportunity to try and use the support. And it's quickly slipped further forward to Mane. João Felix with the first opportunity, blocked though by Fagihi inside the penalty area, and it's behind.
Cristiano Ronaldo out on that left-hand side. Like this little slip ball down to Mane. Felix there, it's an awkward one because he's coming backwards. He's having to generate the power as he's moving backwards. There's not a lot.
Brozovic again. Pings at a deeper ball. João Felix does well to keep that alive, but it's onto the roof of the netting, and it will be a goal kick.
Not sure what he'd quite try and find his teammate, Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a nice ball from Brozovic, nice and flat. I just think maybe Felix loses that. You can see he apologises because he'll be able to brush that aside and concentrate solely on this game.
He has featured in cup games since Bento, but of course this is very much a different occasion. As Steven Bergwijn equalised, and João Felix came up with the winning goal. As N'Golo Kanté is penalised there for just leaving something on Ronaldo.
It's just late to see steps on the top of that left foot there. In that goal, it was the thinking.
Here's an opportunity, but Danilo was very well. And Benzema has released him. Bergwijn waiting in the centre, just had to take a touch, but it's still Bergwijn, and it's blocked by Abouchal. And Bergwijn really needed to hit that first time.
I don't know what he's doing there, trying to do far too much. Great work as well by João Felix there. Bergwijn there really insisted on taking as many touches as he did. As I mentioned, that's Felix doing so well just to take the foul from Fabinho, take that pressure off his Al Nassr side.
Yaya with the throw-in towards Simakan. Bouchal. Roman coming short, just about flicked back to him by Felix, but then cut out by Fabinho. João Felix again, tricky footwork. Coman looking to take on Fagihi, and he's gone beyond him, deep into the penalty area, needs a good cross. Mane! A stunning strike by Sadio Mane. And Al Nassr underline their title credentials here straight away.
So much to like about this goal. Build up to it, Felix, Coman, the preciseness of the ball, and then the finish in the end of it as well. It's a wonderful volley this is. It's so technically difficult. Coman does well, gets half a yard, sits the defender down, and then just composes himself, hangs this ball up. That's his weaker foot, by the way, from Sadio Mane. And this will give us a great view. Look at that, the technique, hip and knee over the ball, cuts across it. Goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance, fading away from him. It's a wonderful goal.
Well, as a striker, it can't be easy when you have a long time to think about it. That wasn't an instinctive finish because it was hanging in the air for ages.
Yeah, and it had to be that type of ball, actually, because that's where the space was for Coman. Just to sometimes as a striker, you don't want a lot of time. You just want that instinctive finish, but that was excellent from Mane.
And two former Bayern Munich teammates combining for a wonderful goal, which will be the talk of the Russian Saudi League and beyond this weekend, as N'Golo Kanté is penalised.
He needs to be careful, Kanté. 2 fouls now. Sort of from a totting up procedure. You imagine the next one, he'll be in the book.
Well,
The play up is certainly more what we were seeing, but look at this for a goal. Coman does ever so well, and he just takes a moment, hangs it up in the air, and that finish, and you know it's good. Cristiano Ronaldo celebrates it. You see, look at that from Mane, eyes trained on the ball, watching it all the way, and then hits it so sweet.
well, it's Mane's 4th goal of the season. Of course, scored the opening goal, as you can see. And they are making the noise at the moment. And Ronaldo over this free kick. It's a long way out, but that's never bothered him in the past. It's that familiar setup, the pigeon-toed run from Cristiano Ronaldo, and he'll hit this, he'll break off the wall. Will be recovered by Coman. Mane's ready to come back on. Coman fighting Brozovic. They tried to play that return ball. Mane's still waiting. But here is another good ball in, and Ronaldo with a header. And maybe that should have been two.
You're expecting it to be when the ball's whipped in like that. It's Cristiano Ronaldo on the end of it. Doesn't quite get
there, but it's quickly won back, and now Brozovic releasing Ronaldo, and Ronaldo continuing. It's a tight angle, and it's the side netting, and he had João Felix in support.
Yeah, which, in all honesty, is probably the better option. But he will always back himself in this position, Cristiano Ronaldo. So adept off both sides, so happy to hit it with his left foot. But you just see, ball gets away from him just at the last moment, and he's stretching when he strikes it.
Well, Cristiano Ronaldo's had the most shots. Kingsley Coman have had more on target, which maybe tells the story. Here is Mane. He's already scored once, looking for that cue. Only Benzema in the centre, but Diaby may be clever enough to make something of this. The crossing opportunity now, but Simakan stepping. Well, Nassr with more of the possession so far, but very little in it. Benzema, here is an opportunity for Bergwijn. Bento beats it out, and Simakan doing just enough on the rebound.
But as I say, can it be hit? I mean, it could well be offside, but can it be hit there? I think the earlier you hit it in a position like that, on the swivel, the goalkeeper isn't quite set, whereas that extra touch just gives Bento the opportunity. With
that late winning goal from N'Golo Kanté, and they went to Al-Wahda, who of course were relegated last season in the King's Cup in midweek, and they had to really battle to a 1-0 win. They dominated the game, but an early penalty from Al-Shehri was all they had on. There's a long way to go. In many ways, the turning point for his team at Al Hilal last season was the King's Cup quarter-final against Al Ittihad, which they lost on penalties at home. Things were never quite the same since, as Fabinho catches João Felix there.
Not sure why he's unhappy about that.
Brozovic, now João Felix. Coman to his left, but he goes for it, and it's
nerve goalkeepers, but it's in a great moment, isn't he? Very much a purple patch, so why not have a go from there? He obviously feels confident enough to do so.
He makes the run in behind, found by Darby, and the cross is blocked by Martinez. Alja lay down again, and Martinez is...
One of them should be able to get on the end of it, and someone with the quality of...
third central defender at times, but now he's a bit further up the pitch.
Yeah, exactly, and he can influence the play more.
Now Mane. And Ronaldo was waiting and exasperated as the ball's claimed by Rajkovic.
He's frustrated because he's made...
Conte. Brozovic is there again, but Diaby in pursuit, no flag for now. Looking for support, maybe doesn't need it. He hammers the ball in, and then the flag is raised.
He looked miles off. I'm surprised that the assistant, when he gets on the ball here, you can see there with the lines on the pitch, good yard away, but that is the issue with the very, very high back line from Al Nassr. It will be exploited at some point. They've just got to be a little bit more patient, Al Ittihad.
Well, fans of the English Premier League may have seen...
They'll want that second goal. They won't want to see it out 1-0.
Wins for Al Hilal and Al Ahly already on match week 4. Al Qadsiya in action tomorrow, along with Neom SC, who've made a good start following their promotion. Benzema. Diaby's quick, but a great challenge. Brilliant covering there from Yaya.
It's excellent. Thought he was beaten there, but what a great challenge that is.
Now Ronaldo. Kingsley Coman. Bouchard on the overlap. Here he is. This has to check back though. Coman again. Brozovic in the vicinity. Kaibri Ronaldo could open up for the shot here, it does. Spins away off Al Musa into the path of Mane. Mane scoop ball in, brilliant! And Ronaldo finishes off. 2-0 to Al Nassr. And what a statement this is turning out to be.
Well, for Mane, it's third time lucky, twice now. He's put a ball into the box for Cristiano Ronaldo. It wasn't quite good enough, but that one was perfect. We know the aerial prowess. We know that in that position, 99 times out of 100, that ball's in the back of the net, shot gets deflected, but then look at the reaction. Wants to be in the box. The dynamism, the purpose in the run makes Mane play this ball, just scoops in the little chip. It doesn't get easier than that for Cristiano Ronaldo, and what a big moment that is. The second goal, I think, in this game was always going to be important. It just gives Al Nassr that little bit of breathing space.
Well, people talk about Cristiano Ronaldo and the variations in his performance at times, but in that sort of situation there was only one player on the move inside the penalty area, and it was him.
There's no one better at it, even now at his age and the current crop of players that we've got around the world, because it's his desire to want to go and score goals.
It's up against Al Ittihad in the previous meeting in the Russian Saudi League and lost 3-2, but João Felix picking out Mane. Ronaldo waits in the centre. Mane looking to hit the byline, delivers the cross in. João Felix! And he blazes over the top, and it's another chance for the Portuguese star.
Well, I can't say that he's not had his opportunities. I like the areas that he keeps picking up here at the back post area, João Felix. But the quality on the finishing just hasn't been.
Ball taken down by Bergwijn. Benzema, Diaby, Benzema scooped away by Bento, and it was Bergwijn who was coming in, but the flags raised for offside. Find it.
And also, it's in a wide area. I think sometimes when it's that high, you want that direct route into goal, more central.
Coman, Ronaldo. Bushal and Ronaldo looking to come deep and pull the strings at times. That does allow João Felix to have more room going in behind. Martinez, Yaya, Coman now popping up on the left. Yaya, Ronaldo and João Felix wait at the far post. Mane, Brozovic. Ittihad being pulled apart defensively at the moment. Yaya again. Coman. João Felix. And he's given the ball away to the fullback areas, but certainly in terms of the attacking talent, it's the opportunity for the second goal. Just watch the movement there from Ronaldo.
It's the purpose of the run, isn't it? In behind Conte, in front of Muaf. Tracking nearly well enough. Desire to keep.
Here he is again. Osimhen Al-Ghamdi, who has come on, a player who was in Belgian football on loan last season, as Bergwijn heads wide. It was a difficult chance.
Right, Nigel, it's a very difficult one for Bergwijn. He arguably should have done better, but still a difficult one.
He picks up a loose ball. Ronaldo, everything to his left for now. So it's back to Simica. Martinez. Injection of pace from João Felix. Mane, there's a man over, and it's Ronaldo, and it's blocked by the legs of Rajkovic.
Good passage of play. Felix again, what a great touch from him.
Well, Nassr look the more likely scorers of the next goal.
At that point, it's a mountain to climb for Al Ittihad. They're not been good enough. I don't think they've done enough to...
As long as they can. And Coman skips away from a challenge, plays the 1-2 with Ronaldo. Oh, great cross in, and it's over the top. Well, Kingsley Coman should have made it 3-0.
He's so frustrated with himself. But again, great passage of play by Nassr, moving the ball quickly. Ronaldo, you see there, just coming out of position, lending it.
Twice, and we're well off the pace in the title race. As Abushal comes forward here, Ronaldo surely! Well, he fails to hit the target with the goal gaping.
Flick, one round the corner, and one touch to Felix.
Looking for Coman. Now the shot fired in and just wide from Joao Felix. Well, he just...
Rajkovic scrambling, didn't it? It's well enough coming onto it. A couple of yards wide, but he just wanted to make sure.
With Renard watching on tonight, he'll be opening up in a couple of weeks against Indonesia and Iraq. A number of the players involved on show here tonight. Bergwijn, Fabinho, and Ronaldo will be penalised there for handball. I think maybe the initial challenge. Hassan scored a memorable goal in a big win for...
Changed it at the back a little bit.
Joao Felix and Al Musa stepping in before Rajkovic, and it's lofted towards goal and over the top. Another opportunity to make it 3-0, and it was a first kick, I think, for Garib.
Maybe that's why you excuse the finish. I know, yes, it's a way out, but just needed a little dink. It's too much on it.
Joao Felix sent cartwheeling by the challenge from Danilo.
No doubt about that one. We'll just make sure gets there first, Felix, and lost count of the amount of free kicks that he's won tonight.
I'm sure Roberto Martinez will be delighted to see that, with the former Portuguese international taking out one of his current team. Mane stepping inside again, looking to create the space, and he nearly picked out Joao Felix. Now Conte. Now Ronaldo's got some space. Two in support. And in the end it was Danilo who lunged in to give away the corner kick.
Lots of power on it. Just catches enough of a deflection to be diverted.
Well, tonight to remember if you're an Al Nassr supporter, and there are plenty here. And Ronaldo is coming off, so he will get the curtain call. Abdelleha Al-Amri will come on. That's his big moment, and it was the clinching moment.
And had a few others actually. I think he could and should have had more goals to his name tonight, but you can see there the desire to get into the box and score that header. The header's easy, it's the run and the purpose to get there that really made that goal.
You don't often see him coming off early, but understandable really here tonight, although Al Nassr look to have got the job done. Beyond Martinez, and the cut back, and it's over the top from Al Ghamdi, and that could have made...
You can't help but feel it only would have been a consolation, but has to hit the target. What happens, maybe takes his eye off it, but
it's all over, and it's a huge win for Al Nassr. They've come to the home of the champions, and it's a comprehensive victory. Cristiano Ronaldo and Sadio Mane with the goal. Al Ittihad 0, Al Nassr 2.